Hello everyone, a very good morning to all. Today we have a new combination to project. The problem was asked in the board examination in the year 1617 for 13 marks. A vertical pentagonal prism, base edge 25 mm and height 70 mm is placed centrally on the top circular face of a hemisphere diameter 80 mm. One of the base edge of the prism is perpendicular to VP. The common axis is perpendicular to HP. Draw the isometric projection of the combination of solids. Show the common axis and indicate the direction of viewing. Give all dimensions. This problem is a combination of pentagonal prism and a hemisphere. The pentagonal prism is placed centrally on the top circular face of hemisphere. It means hemisphere is resting on its curved face or curved portion on horizontal plane, and the pentagonal prism is resting on its upper circular flat face. And for pentagon, one of the base edge is perpendicular to VP. So first base edge of the pentagonal prism is perpendicular to VP. So in the combination, first we have to draw the projections of hemisphere which is resting on its curved surface. Then we'll mark the center of the upper circular plane of the hemisphere. Then from the center, we'll project pentagonal base of the pentagonal prism centrally, and then we'll complete projections of pentagonal prism. For construction of hemisphere, first we are required to mark the point of contact of curved portion of hemisphere in the ground. So, marking limits of radius of the hemisphere along first and second iso-axis. So, marking limits of iso 40 along first and second iso-axis. Then from these 2 points, draw lines parallel to first and second iso-axis. Common intersection point obtained by extending these lines is the center of the projected square. This point is the center of the projected square, or simply this point is the point of contact of curved portion of hemisphere and the ground. Now from this point, we have to draw a line parallel to third or vertical axis, again for a length of iso 40. Now this point is the center of the top circular plane or circular face of the hemisphere. Now from this point, drawing lines parallel to first and second iso-axis, and these lines are center line for upper circular plane parallel to first and parallel to second iso-axis. Now we have center lines. Along these center lines, next step is we have to mark limits of iso radius or half of 80 iso 40. So again from the center, marking limits of iso 40, iso 40, iso 40 and iso 40. Next, drawing lines from all 4 points parallel to first and second iso-axis. Parallel to first iso-axis and parallel to second iso-axis. Right. Parallel to first and parallel to second. Next, using 4 center method, we are required to draw isometric projection of the circle and ellipse in the projected square. So first step, joining opposite corners of the square, longer or larger diagonal. Then from midpoint to opposite corner, drawing lines from midpoint to opposite corner to the midpoint. Now we have all 4 centers: first center, second center, third and fourth. Starting from first center, this is first center, this is first radius, second center and second radius, third center, this will be the radius, fourth center and fourth radius. Right. Last, from center of the plane as center and this much as radius, from the center of the plane to the point of intersection of curved portion and the diagonal, this has radius. We are required to draw the lower portion or lower circular portion of the hemisphere. So this is the lower or circular portion of the or curved portion of the hemisphere, which is a semicircle. Below this line. So this is the center and this much as radius. Just draw a semicircle. Right. Now the pentagonal prism is resting on the circular face of the hemisphere, on this face of the hemisphere. So for projecting pentagonal prism, first we have to draw the pentagonal base of the prism by taking edge or side equals to ISO 25. So drawing helping figure for pentagonal base. Helping figure is a regular pentagon of size ISO 25. So drawing a regular pentagon of size ISO 25, then enclosing this pentagon inside rectangular box by drawing lines parallel to and perpendicular to first base side. Say this is the first or reference base side, drawing lines parallel to first base side and perpendicular to first base side from all 5 corners. So this is the helping figure for the pentagon or pentagonal base. Here size of the pentagon and size of the helping figure is to be shown. Size is 25. Size of the box X by Y. Next, locating center of the pentagon simply by drawing lines from corner to opposite midpoint of the side. Okay, this is the center. And location or distance of the center from the reference side is X dash along Y. This is half of Y. Now from the center again we have to draw center lines parallel to and perpendicular to first base side. So drawing lines parallel to and perpendicular to first base side from the center. Now this point is the center of pentagonal base or pentagon. Then from this point we are required to project this pentagonal base. Now in the problem statement, one of the base edge of the prism is perpendicular to VP. So an edge of its base, this is the first base side, edge of the base is perpendicular to VP. Now for this direction, if you are observing from this direction, this will be vertical plane, and first side base edge is perpendicular to VP, means that base edge or base side is to be projected along or parallel to second isometric axis. So from the center we have to mark this limit along first center line and limits or length or distance parallel to y is to be marked along second center line. Now we have all four corners of the helping figure. Next, we have to draw lines from all these points parallel to parallel to first and parallel to second iso-axis. Actually these lines are parallel and perpendicular to first side, but here all lines are parallel to either first isometric axis or second isometric axis. So drawing lines parallel to first and second isometric axis from all marked points. So this is the helping figure. Now corners are say A, B, C, D and E. We have to mark all 5 corners of the pentagon starting from first corner. This is my first corner. Say corners of the helping figure are S, T, U and V. This is first point S. From S to B, this is the distance S to B. Then from T to C, point C will be on the center line, this is C. U to D, this is the point. Then V to E, and last S to A. So these are 5 points of the pentagonal base. Okay. Next, generator or height of prism. Here the height is 70 mm. So from all 4 corners of the helping figure, drawing lines parallel to third or vertical axis for length of ISO 70. Okay, so we have to mark limits of ISO 70 along this axis. ISO 70 from first corner, ISO 70 from second corner, ISO 70 from third corner, and ISO 70 from fourth corner. Again drawing lines passing through all 4 corners of the helping figure. Actually this helping figure is not a square, but here because of some mistakes, some manual mistakes, it appears as a square, but in your case it will be a rectangle. Again we have to mark all 5 corners of the pentagonal base starting from S. This is the point, first point S. From S to B, then T to C, T to C, U to D, from U to D, V to E, and S to A, S to A. These are 5 corners of the pentagon. Also, from S to the point of intersection of center line and the side. Again, from C, the center line will pass, and X dash from B, X dash from S also, the distance is X dash. Okay. So these are all 5 sides of the upper pentagonal base. Next, drawing center lines for upper and lower pentagonal base. This is the okay. For bottom base, the same set is a set of center lines. Now, from upper center to lower center, solid axis. This is the solid axis. And last, we have to show all visible outlines or all visible sides and generators of the solid. So joining corresponding corners starting from front side, because all sides and generators from the front, these are visible generators. Upper base is completely visible, and other generators are from this point to, okay, where is the point? Yes, from this point to this point, and from this point to that point. These two generators are hidden generators, so we are not going to show them. These are all visible sides and generators for pentagonal prism. Now last, showing all visible parts of the hemisphere. So this elliptical part is visible, and the semicircular part or bottom curved portion of the hemisphere is visible. And please use dark pencil for final outline. Next, dimensioning. Here, the diameter of hemisphere is 80, dia 80, side of the prism, please draw extension lines parallel to first isoaxis, and dimensioning line is not parallel, and dimensioning line parallel to second isoaxis. Okay, 25, and height or axis, extension line parallel to first isoaxis, and dimensioning line parallel to third or vertical axis or parallel to solid axis is 70. And last, direction of observation for this construction work. This is the direction of observation. Okay, and we have to show last axis of the hemisphere or vertical axis, because this axis of the hemisphere and axis for the prism, these two axes are common axis, and we have to indicate or we have to show the common axis. So this is the common axis for prism and for hemisphere. And please write headings of helping figure and isometric projection in single stroke letter writing for a letter rank of 10, 8, or 5 mm. This is all from my side. I'll request you to please draw this problem on your sheet, indicating direction of observation. Do all dimensioning, draw a helping figure, write headings of these two figures, and if you have any doubt, any problem regarding this question or any other topic or question in engineering graphics, please write your comments in the comment box. Thank you.